What's up, y'all? This is Braxton's Family Values, Season 4, Episode 5. Now, if you just came to see the full episode, that is fine. It is in the link is in the description box below. So go ahead, hit me up with a like since I'm hooking you up, and subscribe. Alright, because there's plenty more. I try to provide links for all my shows. So if you're going to stay for the review, that's cool. If you want to watch the show first, that's cool. You can put pause on here and go watch the show and then come back and finish watching the review. Alright? Alright. So, okay. So, first off, they're all in Trina's, Tawanda's, and Tracy's rental house. Now, this is the first time Mama E is ever seen a place. So they go over there and, she's loving it. Okay, this looks nice or whatever. But a few minutes later, excuse me, y'all, the lights go out. And they like, oh, why the lights going out? And Tamar's like, 'cause they got demons. And she's like, what? What are you talking about? The lights come back on. And Tony tells them, well, Trina thought she had a dream or whatever. The lights going out or whatever. And Trina had a dream that a man was watching her. And Tracy did too. And she was like, well, it was not a man. And Tamar was like, it was demons, okay? And Tracy was like, yeah, I had a dream that somebody was watching over me and I couldn't move. And, Trina tells her that she had a dream about demons. So Mama E says, when I first walked in there, I felt a presence in there. And it wasn't a good one, okay? They ask her, Mama, can't you just bless the crib or whatever? Can you bless our house so she can stop worrying about these demons or whatever? And she's like, okay, I'll do that. Then next thing you know, lights go back out. And Tamar like, Mama, let's go. And Mama E's like, okay, well, this is my ride. I'm sorry. And then they like, Tamar, she just got here. She's like, yeah, but we got to go, okay? Long as it's me and my mama, all right, that's all I need, okay? Because ain't no demons. I ain't dealing with no demons. And if you ever watch scary movies, black people go first, so me and mama is gonna go, all right? And her mother's like, dang, Tamar, I did just get here. She's like, yeah, Mom, we got to go. Come on now. And she's just yanking on her mama out the door. And so, next up, Tony's like, well, guys, it seems like, I'm gonna have to go too. They're like, Tony, you're not scared, are you? She's like, what? Me? No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared, alright? I'ma get up and I'ma go and I'll come and get, my stuff is here, but I'll get it tomorrow, alright? I'll get it tomorrow. And they're like, oh, okay. She was like, you know what? I left my shoes, but I got slipper on, so that's okay. I'll get my shoes tomorrow too, alright? Bye-bye. And then next thing you know, the lights is going on and off and Tony is flicking the light switch to mess with him. But yeah, Tony was scared too. Luckily, they got their mama to come over there and bless them. So next, Trina, Tracy, and Tawanda all going furniture shopping. I'm like, why are y'all going furniture shopping if you're only staying there for 2 months? Now, how I am is, I don't really want to waste no money. Spend no money on something I don't feel like I'm gonna need or need for long. Like, y'all got couch, table, chairs, beds. What else do you need, really? Because you only stand there for 2 months. What you gonna do afterwards? You gonna sell it? I mean, I'm not with the waste of money. So they picking up stuff. Oh, this looks nice. They see a couch. They like, oh, this looks great or whatever. Tawanda's like, you know what? We could probably put this in the office. They was like, that's a great idea. It was like, we don't, we want to buy this But too bad we can't put like a soul sticker on there. And they tell Tracy, sit there so, you can tell them that it's sold or whatever. Tracy's sitting there for a while. She putting up her feet. Then she's like, I want to shop around too. And then she goes and write I guess with her eyeliner or whatever, write sold on it, and they shopping again. I don't see the point for it. If you see the point for it, let me know. But we're going to get off of that. That's a little boring anyways. So Tamar is at, rehearsal, or not exactly rehearsal. She has, she's trying out new dancers, new backup dancers. And this time she wants female backup dancers because, she's getting somewhat back to her pre-baby weight, and, none of these heifers gonna make her look fat. So that's why last year she wanted men around her, because she didn't want to look fat or whatever. And so they're going through it, and she's like, nope, too skinny. Nope, too skinny. Nope, I want to see a little bit twerking in that professional dancing. They come down to the wire. It's nothing but two girls there. She wanted some, girl that could twerk professionally, but have some thickness. She said some of the women look like they might try to steal her man. She think everybody want her man, honey. She is just not with it. So they asked one of the young ladies, well, would you color your hair for? And the girl is like, huh? Color my hair? It's like, yeah, what you think? Like, you're in the industry where you're trying to be somebody's, like, you basically somebody's puppet. Okay? You're a backup dancer. You're going to need to color your hair. Your hair is not black or anything like that. It sticks out. Your color pops, okay? You need to color that shit, because the only person that needs to be popping is the star on the stage. Alright? So they was like, you know what, that's alright, that's okay. So they asked the other girl, and they asked her, do you have a visa? And she's like, no, I don't. They was like, well, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. And Tamar's like, who comes, to, tryouts or whatever, I ain't saying it right, but, looking for a job that's touring around the country, and you ain't got no damn visa. She's like, look like you trying to come to get you a man, and it won't be mine. It is like, Tamar, everybody don't want your man, but she's got a good point. How are you gonna try to come try out for a job, a dancing job or whatever, and you ain't got no visa, no passport, none of that shit? How are you going to go tour around the country and you ain't got no visa or passport? Get it together, honey. I guess that was the lesson learned for her. Tamar, after that, still hasn't found a dancer. So, good luck to her on that. She'll find one. So, now it's back to, the girls from the house. And Mama E is there. And she has bought the girls a piano because they ain't did no songs yet. She wants them to start working, and, they need to get on it. Time is crunching, basically. Let's go. She's in there, she's telling the movers exactly where she want to put it. Nope, over there. Nope. Move it just a little to the left. Are you tired, honey? Okay, now. Alright, right there. Thank you so much. And they like, Mama done bought us a piano, didn't ask our permission at all, just came over with it. And it feel like she taking over again, like stage mom, like back in the day. So Tamar comes over, and Tamar's like, well, who's gonna play the piano? Tony's not here. And they was like, well, Tawanda can play the piano. And she's like, Tawanda don't know how to play that piano. And, Tawanda's like, everybody's like, yes, I do. Yes. Tawanda's know how to play. She's like, no, you can't. I ain't never seen you play a day in your life. When have you played? She was like, well, I played when I was younger. Where? Well, at school and at home. I ain't never seen, what school? What school? Okay, I ain't never seen you play before. And she's like, get over there and play. She's like, no, I ain't got to show you nothing. And she's like, that's because you don't know how to play. And I'm like, Tamar, honey, y'all are just trying to get back at a good place. Don't go there, alright? So there's, they tell her she's been on how to play. And, they was like, and Mikey can play too. And Tamar like, shut up. And they like, yes, Mikey can play too. And she's like, oh, wow. So they go over there, and they like, Tamar, why don't you play? She's like, I don't even know how to play 4 chords, and I play it, reverse them, and I play them all together. But those are the only 4 chords I know how to play. So they go over there. It sounds like she's messing up. I never learned how to play the piano. I used to play on it all the time, but I could never do it. So they go over there. They got the girls, Trina, Tawanda, and Tracy. They all singing while Tamar is over there acting like the choir director. She's like, sing higher. And their mama just sitting there like, yes, yes, yes. Just loving it. And Tawanda's like, basically, Tamar just turned into like a baby mama E, because that's how our mama used to treat us back in the day. Mama E was like, I'm loving it because it reminds me of when my girls were younger, and I used to make them practice every single day. Every day I used to make them practice. And, Tawanda's like, she used to be like a stagecoach mom, except for our mom used to hit us. And if Tamar tried to hit us, we gonna hit that ass right back. So, hold on, y'all. Always on my shit. Anyway, so afterwards, after Tamar leaves, the 3 go shopping. Tracy, Trina, and Tawanda. They all go shopping. Trina's buying all the unhealthy stuff, which it sounds like all the stuff I buy when I go grocery shopping. Not milk, dairy, ice cream, chips. Instead for they saw the liquor out and they went crazy. I don't buy or drink, so I'm not with that. But they were going crazy. Tawanda's looking like, y'all don't need to be buying all this stuff. They're like, Tawanda, go over there and buy some of your alcohol that you drink. She's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And it was like, Trina's like, well, damn, I feel like I got gay with me anyways. Tawanda the damn fun police. So they go back to the house. Tamar and Tony is in a refrigerator, and they like, what the heck? What is all this food y'all got in here? This is ridiculous. And, Trina comes out to shower or whatever, and they was like, what is all this? And Tawanda's like, that is Trina stuff, that is not my cheese, that is none of that. And they tell her, well, you don't need, oh my gosh, y'all, I tried to kill this damn ant like an hour or 2 ago, and it just would not die. I tried to kill it like 3 times, beat the hell out of it, and it's still freaking ant. Anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, they was, criticizing them or whatever about the food. And Tony keeps telling her, look, you singing or whatever, we supposed to be recording an album. You don't need to be eating no dairy. Dairy is not good for you. It will have you hoarse. You'll be singing like this. She's like, come on now, you don't need to be doing this. And Trina's like, well, we ain't recording nothing anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dairy, and I'll be just fine. And Tony ends up letting us know that, basically dairy is bad for when you are recording because it builds up a lot of mucus in you. Good point, Tony. I didn't even realize that, but thanks for letting us know that. So they go over, Mama E is about to hook up some fried chicken for them. They famous fried chicken. So they go in the living room. They sitting there talking about what they want to do, what kind of songs they want to do. Should it be straight gospel? Should it be just inspiration songs? And Tamar's like, I think we should do a praise and worship song. And Tony's like, no. We don't need to do that. Okay, we don't need to do that. We're going to do an inspiration song like Happy or I Believe I Can Fly. And she's like, well, I don't know. I think we should at least do one praise and worship song. And we should do it because we need to figure out what kind of songs we need for what kind of audience we're going to target. And Tony's like, we're talking all about this business, and what it's going to do is mess up the creativity. So we need to just stick to making music that makes us happy and not doing something that makes it a task. So let's just be creative and make some songs. And they're like, well, how are we going to get started? And Tony's like, well, let's go get started now. I'm going to start playing on the piano, and we can start creating songs. So they go over there. Tony's playing on the piano. Tamar takes, I'm going to sound like such a heathen. They start singing, what shit? Excuse me. What is that when you, oh my gosh, y'all, what is it? When you start drinking, the wines for the wine and the bread at church. I cannot think of it. Anyways, they start taking the song that you sing then for their church. Everybody got their own singings of saying that they do. And she tries to change the words of it, but it's the same melody. And, she makes up some stuff. She's like, why don't we start singing about you and your man praying together and cooking together, since it's supposed to be inspirational, praying together, cooking together, doing everything together. So she starts making up some words, and she's like, we pray together. I don't know how to sing, y'all. Alright. And they start talking about, just coming up with lines. And Tawana was like, and as we are on our knees, and Tamar's like, yes, honey. And they having their little moment or whatever, because they've been beefing for years. So yes. And Tony's like, no. That sounds so sexual. And they was like, what are you talking about? And we are on our knees. And they're like, yeah, Trina and Tony is like, that sounds so nasty. And she was like, only you, Trina, would think of something nasty like that, okay? Being on our knees does not have to be sexual. And of course, for people that don't know, when they talk about being on their knees, they're talking about praying. They're not talking about, getting nasty. And Tony's like, yeah, and Tamar's like, I want to know what's the nasty part, because what position are you in if both of y'all are on your knees? And that is the same thing I'm having. What is wrong with the lyrics of the words when you saying as we are on our knees, meaning both? So what position can you do with both of y'all on your knees? Okay, you got to be out of this world freak to come up with a position for to even think. When you thinking that and you be like, oh, they both on their knees, they doing Kama Sutra, I don't know what the hell, but who really gonna be thinking that, Anyways, that's it for this. Dan came up with a song. Hopefully they get it together. It doesn't look that bad. When they first showed the season, it looked like it was going to be a lot of drama. It looks like, for the most part, they're over all that drama. I hope so, because I'd rather see them get along. And I know everybody wants drama stuff. Of course, they're going to say their little things. Tamar going to always say something. But I like when they get along and they're creative and they just make up songs and have fun. You know, it's better that way, okay? We need some good shows, positive shows on the airways anyways, alright? Let's have some type of balance. Alright, that's it for this. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jazz Chapman. Check out my cooking channel, Cooking with Jazz Chapman. And y'all be easy, alright? Peace.